had a problem with this device.
Good morning.
Yeah, great, wonderful. I see people with a great energy on the face for a wonderful happenings. I think everybody's waiting. Great. Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day. And you have a great personality, Toastmaster BGM Khalid, our CGD. And I couldn't see our division director, supposed to join very soon. Well, we are having a great day today, especially for a club that's going to celebrate their 20th year within few months. The club is living a great legacy and challenge, a great challenge the president to follow. I really appreciate every members of KCA Toastmasters who is present, also in the board of KCA. Well, exactly as CGD said, a club that has 20 years of freedom conducted meeting is truly facing a challenge. Well, the entire globe is facing a challenge, it is true. But we have to show it is not falling down, but the matter is waking up after every fall. Well, we all had falls in our life. We expect and we prepare for that. But the matter how we rise. Like you might have seen one of your fellow club in the area last year, Balkanov. We faced some challenges during, the initial period of the challenge, but they are rising as well. I wanted to get energized by actions of one of your club in the area, like Falcon or Tamaeus. We cannot let KCA go further down. I'm sorry to mention this in this wonderful day, but it is a naked truth that we have to work hard to come back and get the fame, the KCA's fame, like how we had before. We sent a lot of leaders, we sent a lot of competitors to the society, and we have to continue this rhythm. And today, my special congratulations for those people who was themselves come forward, compete, and to know their level of knowledge, their level of leadership. And I appreciate every one of you gathering today. Thank you so much. Have a great day here. Back to you, MC.
Thank you for your one word, Toastmaster Killer. Now, it is time for our club president and for us to see what he has to tell. He is the man behind all the events happening here today. Our club president is a veteran Toastmaster. He is the former VPE and the current president of KCA Toastmaster Club. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster Alvin Sevi. The podium is all yours.
Thank you so much, Gal Master Manal Mansoor. Well, few days back, I wasn't sure that I was going to contest, but it was at last moment and I've decided to, take it. So since I am being a contestant, I'm not going to speak anything more because I don't want to give out any halo effect for the judges. So control back to the MC. I'm just ending it over here. Over to you.
Thanks, Master Alvin. Effective evaluations grooms and builds speaking and leadership skills. It doesn't matter what level of speaking and leadership skills you have attained, there is still room for improvement. And to conduct our evaluation contest, may I call on the contest chair, who has been in Bahrain for more than 9 years. She has been a Toastmaster for a couple of years, and please put your hands together. Without further ado, contest chair for the evaluation contest, Toastmaster Sujata Kumaraguru.
Thank you, MC, for your wonderful introduction. Good morning to you all. I am Toastmaster Sujata Kumaraguru, Contest Master for Evaluation Contest. I welcome you all once again. The purposes of evaluation contest are to provide an opportunity to learn by observing from the more proficient test speaker who have benefited from Toastmaster training, to encourage development of evaluating skills, and to recognize the best as encouragement to all. For this contest, we have 4 contestants. I am sure the audience is going to have some thrilling time listening to some magnificent impromptu speeches. The first and second place winners will represent our area in the Division B contest. Let me set the rules for the contest. I request the audience to maintain absolute silence, to keep them in unmute themselves during the progress of the speech. Mute themselves, sorry. I once again request everyone to please check and switch off your mobile phone or put them in silent mode. I request all contestants to hand over them. As it is a virtual meeting, some rules are different. So please don't use the mobile phones during the meeting. Once the contest starts, no one will allow the meeting room until the end of the last evaluation. Sergeant Stamps, once the contestant is on stage, no one will allow to come inside the meeting or going outside the meeting. Speaking area of the contestants should be visible and audible. The time allotted for every speech is 2 to 3 minutes. Any contestants who speak less than 1 minute 30 seconds and beyond 3 minutes 30 seconds will be disqualified. The timing device, I would request the timer to operate the device as I read out the timing signal rules. Green background at the end of 2 minutes. Timer?
Yes.
Green background at the end of 2 minutes.
Just 1 minute. Can you see?
Yes. Amber at 2 minutes. 2 minutes 30 seconds. And red at 3 minutes. Please note that red background will be up until the speaker completes his her speech. No signal will be given to intimate the exceeding of time limit. Time for test speech is 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, green background will be on. At 6 minutes, yellow background. At 7 minutes, red background will be on until the test speaker completes his or her speech. In case of any technical failure, the color cards will be shown accordingly. After finishing the test speech, there will be 5 minutes given for all the contestants to write down their names in the noting paper given to you. After 5 minutes, all the contestants are requested to hand over to Sergeant Arms and leave the contest meeting room, except the first contestant. Any disqualification with respect to time will be notified at the end of the contest, and no names will be announced for the disqualified contest. Protests can only be raised by either contestants or judges to chief judge or to contest chair prior to the results declaration. Judge's decision is final. 1 minute silence will be given for the judges to mark their ballots, and 2 minute silence will be given after the last speaker for the judges to tally their ballots. Contestant speaking order as already chosen for the benefit of the judges and the role players and audience. I will now read out the speaking order. Contestant number 1, Toastmaster Sijo Anthony, please identify yourself to the judges for the benefit of the judges. Switch on your camera.
Yeah, I'm Toastmaster Sijo, first contestant.
Yes. Contestant number 2, Toastmaster Ramdas.
Yeah, Toastmaster Ramdas, contestant number 2.
Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Alvin Sevi.
Hi, Toastmaster Alvin Sebi, contestant number 3.
Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Sean Joseph.
Yes, hi. Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Sean Joseph.
Chief Judge, can we start the contest?
Yeah, excuse me. I'm also a contestant. Maybe I did not say name. My name is Jayesh.
You are there for the table topics, Toastmaster Jayesh. This is evaluation contest.
I'm sorry, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
For this evaluation contest, the test speaker, Chief Judge, can we start?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Yes. The test speaker is Toastmaster Anjali Gupta. Our speech title is ABCD of APP. It's from Dynamic Leadership Level 2 Project 1. She has been seen Toastmasters in her family from DTM to Gavaliers. She has taken VRS after serving in a nationalized bank in India for 27 years. Now she wants to learn the basics of Toastmasters. She is VPE in C2A Toastmasters, a woman's only Toastmaster. All the best, Toastmaster Anjali.
Thank you, Contest Chair. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Mitro, how many of you know this person? When 125 crore Indians take a step forward, then India marches 125 crore steps forward. Yes, this is one and only Mr. Narendra Modi. For me, a leader is someone like Gandhi ji, Modi ji, Barack Obama, Dr. Abdul Kalam, someone who is in a position to lead a country or people. Good morning, Contest Chair and fellow Toastmasters. But I remembered a quote from John Maxwell's workshop, which I attended some time back. A leader is a person who can influence another person. In that case, I am a leader, and so is each one of you. If influencing someone is a criteria, then I'm definitely a proven leader. In my 27 years of marriage, my husband believes that he is going his way, whereas actually he is always going my way. So is the same is the case with my children. And I tell you, even with my mother-in-law, she thinks that she is controlling the house, whereas you know who. On a serious note, as I was answering the 48 questions in my Toastmasters project manual to discover my leadership style, I found out that leadership is an art, and like every artist is unique, so is the leadership style of everyone. Am I a leader? Have I done anything that classifies in the definition of leadership? That made me introspect. My mother was a cancer patient. I have seen the trauma, the pain, the sufferings the cancer patients go through during their treatment. It is not only the disease, but the side effects of the disease which are really traumatic. Particularly for women, loss of hair is one such side effect. Therefore, I decided to donate my hair for making wigs for cancer patients. Since October is recognized as a Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I donated my hair in October 2019. It was a very personal decision. But as member of the Lions Club of Rifa, when I attended their next meeting, one of the fellow Lions casually suggested, why not motivate other women in Bahrain to do hair donations? The idea immediately stuck me, and I started my Crown of Care campaign, wherein I motivated ladies across Bahrain to do hair donations. Within a span of 1 month, we were able to collect 600 inches of hair donated by 40 ladies from different nationalities, including some children. It was an overwhelming experience to lead this campaign. As I was answering the 48 questions from my project manual to discover my leadership style, my thoughts were traveling to my Crown of Care campaign, and slowly I was discovering my leadership style. TMI recognizes leadership into the A, B, C, D of AAP. Authoritative, bureaucratic, coaching, democratic, altruistic, affiliative, pace setting, and there is a rare gem, innovative style. In authoritative style, the leader is more knowledgeable, experienced, can set standards, just like we deal with our children. In bureaucratic style, is practiced when top-down interactions are needed, and the decision of the leader is absolute, just like a boss takes decision in a work environment. In coaching style, the leader concentrates on preparing individuals for the future by building on their strengths and improving their skills, just like a teacher does to her students. In democratic style, the leader relies on consensus decision making, and he's comfortable allowing others to sometimes take the lead, just like in a group of friends. It is a mix of all these leadership styles that make you an effective leader. For example, in my Crown of Care campaign, I demonstrated my affiliative and altruistic style of leadership by motivating, where I was motivating and guiding others. I was creating an emotional bond with my donors by by invoking a sense of contribution towards society. 40 ladies and children affiliated towards a cause of cancer patients. As of now, I leave it on you on how to use the A, B, C, D of AAP with an I. Over to you, contest chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anjali. 5 minutes given for the
Toastmaster Sujata, yes, just a few, just a quick thing, please. Timer. We cannot do the shared screen because the judges are not supposed to see. We have to be able to judge the contestants. Can you use the virtual background, please?
I should have to use it.
No, not you, dear. Toastmaster Hemlata, can you use the virtual background instead of the shared screen? The screen should be for the contestants, not for the timing. Thank you. And the Chief Sergeant at Arms, can you remind all the participants before they go on stage to pen the timer? And in this way, they will be properly, like they know what timing they have. Sergeant at Arms. I hope he's here. Okay, back to you, evaluation contester. Thank you.
5 minutes given to the contestants to note their, to note down, to write their to write in their note sheet. timer. After 5 minutes, please indicate.
Okay.
Toastmaster Hemlata, I think you don't need to turn off your screen,
Okay.
so we can see the timing. Yeah.
Okay.
Toastmaster Siju, the evaluation number 1, we cannot see your screen. Please show your screen.
Yep.
Thank
I
you.
have to show timing also?
Virtual background only, dear.
Okay.
Thank you.
Toastmaster Hamlada, Toastmaster Hamlada.
Yes, over.
Sorry, Toastmaster Siju, please don't close your screen. Thank you.
I was preparing the notes.
Only you show the Toastmaster Hamlada. You can only show your time card. Time card is on up. Only you show the time card. No, your card. No need to. If you cannot change the background, no need. You show your time card as you have done the previous meeting. Show the card.
Actually, I shared, but it was not visible. I am really surprised.
Okay, so no, it is, madam, you can do one thing. You only show the card, the physical card, what you have. Show it, that's all.
Okay.
Okay, okay then.
I will take that.
Just for notification, all the speakers, before you start your contest, are requested to pin the video of the timer so that you don't miss out the timing. And timer, I believe the
I can't hear you. Please repeat again.
timer, can you confirm that 5 minutes is over?
Yeah, it's over. That time itself, when I told.
Contestant, yes.
Sergeant Arms.
Contester, again, sorry, I will interrupt. Before we begin the actual contest, I would like the timer to test the timing device and to explain clearly the criteria for timing for evaluation.
Yeah.
Yes. 2 minutes at the end of 2 minutes, green background.
Just.
Toastmaster Hamlada, show me the green card. No.
No,
No need
time.
that one. Only green card is enough. Green card is enough. She don't know how to convert into the background.
It's
Only
okay.
green card.
Let's use
No,
what we
I'm
have.
sharing. That
But
time it was not
no
visible.
screen
I
sharing.
did
No
double
screen
click.
sharing.
Is it
No,
okay?
no, timer. Actually, you are not allowed to share the screen while the contest is going on. So it will be better if you can
Okay.
show the. Yeah, it will be better you can show the color cards instead of sharing the screen.
Okay.
Yes, that will be fine.
At the end of 2 minutes, green background. At the end of 2 minutes, 30 seconds, yellow background. At the end of 3 minutes, red card.
That's enough.
And do we have a grace period?
Yeah, 30 seconds grace time will be given for all the contestants.
All right. I hope this is clear to all the contestants. Back to you, my long-suffering evaluation chair. Thank you so much.
Sergeant Arms, please make sure that except contestant number 1, all the contestants should go to the breakout room.
Yes. Before that, just timer. Is it possible that I think so? There are some lights flashing behind. If it's not causing an hindrance for the speakers, is it possible you can switch it off? Timer Hemlata.
Okay.
Behind you, there is some flashlights, I believe. Not the video.
A lighting. How I get? Okay.
The sunlight.
No.
The sunlight is coming in.
Oh, that oh, in my temple actually.
So the color is not recognizable because of that.
Yeah, so the speakers might get confused for that.
Now it's okay.
Can you just show the green, yellow, amber? It will be better if you show the amber, then we can understand. Yeah, green is fine. Amber. Yeah, amber is also fine. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that will do, right? Okay. Fine. Then I will move out. I'll take out the speakers to the breakout room except Sijo.
And please include me as well.
Okay, you, Chief Judge, you also should be moved to the breakout room.
I just want to see the breakout room and I want to see the participants and then I'll go back.
Fine, perfect. Okay, I'll do that then. Yeah. I request all the speakers to accept the request, please. Yeah. Okay, contestant, just a second. Let the Chief Judge come back, and then we can go on with the first speaker.
Yes. Chief Judge.
The Chief Judge has gone to the breakout room. So once everything is settled over there, she'll be back.
So she have to be present no while the contest is start.
Yeah, she's back.
As well, we can start. Timer, can you mute yourself, please?
Toastmaster Sijo Anthony, please pin the timer.
Yeah, it's done.
Okay. You're audible, you're visible. Shall we start?
Yeah, we can.
Let the best win. Contestant number 1, Toastmaster Sijo Anthony. Toastmaster Sijo Anthony, contestant number 1.
Can I ask a question to each one of you presented here? Are you a leader? Respected contestant, fellow Toastmasters, and our speaker in particular. Yes, each one of you presented here are leaders. Because in Toastmasters, since we are a Toastmasters, we are influencing all our members all our teammates to become leaders, to achieve their goals. This is the purpose they have come to Toastmasters Club, to achieve something through Toastmasters. And each one of us is helping each other to become a leader. This is what our speaker wanted to convey a message to each one of us today in her speech. Become a leader by influencing others, being a model, being a leader, influence others to achieve their goals. The speaker used her gestures maximum as possible to convey this message. She used the examples, the great examples of Obama, Gandhi, Modi, to make us understand who is a leader, what to do become a leader. And she used her own personal stories, examples of her mother-in-law, what she did when that incident happened to her, and what she did through a campaign, crown donation campaign. If you want to influence others, use the personal stories in her speech. And she did that to influence, to motivate each one of us today. So you are a great leader. The best thing we have seen in your speech, the gestures, when you say overwhelming, you are showing this hand. And when you said about the hair, you are showing the hair. Gestures was very interesting to see in your speech. And asking questions to the audience, you will catch the attention of the audience. Great, it was an excellent speech. You have motivated each one of us to become a great leaders. To give some improvement in your coming speeches, I would like to suggest 2 points. Voice modulation. I felt the voice modulation was parallel throughout the speech. If you could make little bit voice modulation here and there, it could have more impact on your speech. And little bit smile on your face. When you speak, make a smile sometimes. It will create more interesting to the audience. If these couple of points, if you can inculcate in your speech, you can be a better, more than a great leaders for others. To summarize, it was an excellent speech, motivational speech. You have motivated each one of us today to become a great leader to achieve our members, their goals. Back to you, contest chair. Thank you.
One minute silence for the judges to mark their ballot. Timer, please indicate. Contestant number 2.
Yes.
Toastmaster Ramdas.
Yes, I'm here.
Please switch on your video.
It's on.
Okay. You're audible and visible.
Yes.
Toastmaster, contestant number 2, Toastmaster Ramdas. Toastmaster Ramdas, contestant number 2.
I can start?
Yes.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody, fellow Toastmasters and guest of the day. Toastmaster Anjali Gupta, she had a very good speech on the various styles of the leadership. She had focused on her how she had got inspiration from her mother's cancer disease, and she had got that inspiration of collecting wigs for other cancer patients. That was a very great inspiration, and it was a very great motivation to donate the hair for other cancer patients. And she had her facial expressions and hand gestures were very good. She had the language was very good. She did not show any fear. There was no any fear in her speaking, and the eye contact was quite good. But there was a few points which I would like to bring into. Overall, I felt that the progress of the speech was a touch slow. It was going a little bit slower than the normal what we had expected, and she was doing good until in the last there was some hiccups. She was not able to get the words properly, and she was there was little bit hiccups in that. And the finishing which was there, the finishing was was not very smooth. The ending was not. It was somehow it was felt that she was trying to just finish it off before this uh, allotted time, and maybe the utilization of time could have been much better. It was good overall, but yes, it was overall the speech was quite good. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
1 minute silence for the judges to mark their ballot. Contestant number 3, Alvin Sevi, please pin the timer.
Yes, timer has been pinned.
You're audible and visible. Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Alvin Sevi. Toastmaster Alvin Sevi, contestant number 3.
My speaker in particular, I have to mention is that you have done a wonderful speech. And I have to say, the bond between mother-in-laws and daughter-in-laws is quite a very unique bond. And one thing I want to mention is that I love the fact that you included your experience in Toastmasters when you were mentioning about your leadership styles. And one of the things I've noticed that in your speech is that even though you had a very beautiful soft voice, it was unfortunately quite monotonous. It had one rhythm, one beat. And also, even though we are in virtual meetings, I've noticed that there was lack of gestures also in your speech. So one thing I suggest is that try to bring more energy and groove to the meeting, even though we are in online meeting and we are lacking in our how do you say movement, you can still move around. You can still, if you want to give a point, you can come to the screen to give a point to the audience while explaining. And also one thing I want to say is that while explaining your leadership styles, if you have included your personal experiences, for an example, let's just say for autocratic leadership style, your mother-in-law has been so dominating over you that she has the final say in the house, I think that would have been added a personal touch to his speech and just generally added an icing to the cake. And now and also in your speech, I've noticed that in between towards the end, you have forgotten a bit and you showed it out openly. Now, as a Toastmaster, as from my limited experience of Toastmaster journey, whenever I forget a speech, I just sit straight, look at the audience in the eyes and smile. And that will be considered most of the time as effective pauses. And also, I suggest you to include such pauses in the speech so that people can grasp the essence of the speech and to understand what the speech is all about. So in a way that so it won't be like people won't lose track over time, because the best way to make an impression on a speech is unfortunately at the opening and the conclusion. Now, to sum it all up, you are a wonderful lady. You had an excellent I would love to donate my hair over here in the future. Over to you, Candace Chair.
1 minute silence for the judges to mark their ballots.
Let me pin the timer. Am I being called upon or?
No.
Because I see the time running, that's why.
No, it's for the judges.
Yes, one.
Yes. Our last contestant, Toastmaster Sean Joseph, please pin the timer. Toastmaster Sean,
Yes.
please pin the timer.
Yeah, pinned. I also need the timing also I need. The time taken
Cards.
by. The time taken by.
Okay. Timer, test speaker timing.
Yeah. Test speaker, 2 minutes, green
No,
color.
sorry.
No. The test speaker timing.
Oh, sorry. Test speaker timing is 6 minutes, 18 seconds.
Thank you very much.
Our last contestant, Toastmaster Sean Joseph. Toastmaster Sean Joseph, contestant number 4.
Thank you very much, Contest Chair, Toastmasters, and guests. Good morning to one and all of you, and to my speaker, Toastmaster Anjali Gupta in particular. Today, my speaker was attempting a speech from the dynamic leadership to show her leadership styles. I like the way how you explained different types of leadership style. I like the way how you presented yourself. You look like a leader. How a leader should come in front of an audience, or how a leader should command a group of people. That was very good. You started off very good with a question. You started off by telling what is a leader according to you? Who is a leader according to you? You also mentioned some of the famous leaders whom you love, whom you admire, whom you like to follow. But you also mentioned different people have different leadership styles. And it is not necessary that you copy a leader style to become a leader itself. You had good motion, you had good hand gestures, you had all in all a positive speaking style. A small point of, if I would suggest, if of small point to improve, you could have used a bit of voice modulation all throughout the speech. What I felt was your voice was in the same tone. There was no difference in the tone. There was no difference in expressions. If you would have included some expressions, and for the leaders, it is not mandatory that you shouldn't have humor. You could have brought in some humor somewhere, a question or somewhere, at like a humor. Another thing which I felt was you actually had a small lag. It seems like you have forgotten a small part of it, but the good thing was you recovered it without much of a stress, or without wasting much time, or without thinking and blabbering, thinking for a long time. You recovered it. It was a very good sign, and I see a great leader in you. You have so much potential, and I wish you all the best. Back to you, contest chair.
2 minutes silence. 2 minutes silence for the judges to mark their balance. Timer, please indicate to me when 2 minutes have elapsed.
Yeah, 2 minutes over.
Fellow Toastmasters and guests, thank you for your patience. I hope you all enjoyed this session. With that, I return the control back to our MC.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Sujata. You are truly amazing. And thank you for conducting this session in a professional manner. Ladies and gentlemen, please give her another round of applause.
Thank you.
Next is the most interesting session. Any guesses? We are going to witness the heroes in the spotlight as they think faster than they can speak, challenging their brains to come up with ready retorts for the table topics that is thrown at them. To take you through the table topic session, we have Toastmaster Thomas. He is a member of the PGF Toastmaster Club and the area director for Area 15. He has been in Bahrain with his family for 21 years. He is a dedicated Toastmaster since 2017, achieved ACB and ALB. He is a social worker, marketing specialist, and is managing own events and management consultancy. Please put your hands together for our contest chair for table topics, Toastmaster Thomas.
Thomas. Perfect.
Thank you, MC. I was sorry that I did not unmute my mic. So, dear dignitaries, Toastmasters, and invited guests, wish you a warm good morning.
Good morning.
This is the first time I am taking the position of a contest chair in my entire Toastmasters journey. With the introduction, you might think that the last 21 years of Toastmaster journey. No, only 3 years Toastmaster. So please be with me, bear my drawbacks. As I said, I'm new in this, and I have 5 contestants for the table topic, the impromptu speech. As the MC introduced, I am Toastmaster Thomas, contest master for table topic contest. I welcome all of you once again. The purpose of the table topic contest are to provide an opportunity to learn by observing the more proficient speakers who have benefited from their Toastmasters training, to encourage development of impromptu speaking skills, and to recognize the best as encouragement to all. The first and second place winners will represent our area in the Division D level contest to be held on 27th on March 2020. The venue and time will be informed later. For this contest, we have 5 contestants, as I said earlier. I'm sure the audience is going to have some thrilling listening to some magnificent impromptu speeches. Let me set the rules for the contest, even though you are much familiar, but it is my duty to repeat. That is, the Toastmasters, the main thing is repetition, and repetition is the master of mastery. I request the audience to maintain absolute silence and no movement during the progress of speech. I once again request everyone to please check and switch your mobile phones or put them in silent mode, switch off, or anyway, the mic should be always muted. And even if you are switching on the video, make sure that your good, handsome, beautiful faces should be visible, not something else. I request all contestants to hand over their mobile phones to the sergeant at arms. You may collect this after the contest is over. So this is something regarding to the physical, but as you know, in a virtual meeting as well, you are not supposed to take your mobile phone or laptop, and even in the laptop, the WhatsApp are configured. But be a Toastmaster, be gentle, be honest. No flash photography or recording will be allowed while the contestants are giving their speech. Let us say no recording, the host is already recording it. Once the contest starts, no one will be allowed to leave the room until the end of the table topic. You can say that, the contestants are speaking. You yourself make sure that your mother or father or wife or children are not entering to the speaking space. Sergeant at arms, once the contestants is on stage, no one will be allowed to come inside the room or going outside the room. It is not up to the sergeant at arms. It is up to yourself. The speaking area is which you decide, but you cannot go to another room and come as a flash. The time allotted, that is more important. The time allotted for every speech is 1 to 2 minutes. Any contestant who speak less than 1 minute and beyond 2 minutes 30 seconds will be disqualified. The timing device, Ms. Toastmaster Hamalada is the timer. Is left in front of, you can pin the video. And I would request timer to operate the device as I read out the timing signal rules.
Okay.
Hamlada, yeah.
Yes.
Green at the first minute. Yeah, so it is a color card. So you have to pin or you have to make timer's screen in front of your main screen. After 1 minute 30 seconds, this yellow card. And yellow is not that visible. Can you make it little? Yeah, I think that distance is fine. Okay. Okay, good. And red at 2 minutes. Yeah, I think that distance is fine. No need to bring it close to the camera. I mean, little bit further, because when it is coming near to the camera, it becomes white. Please note that the red signal, red card will be up until the speaker completes his or her speech. No signal will be given to intimate the exceeding of time limit. Okay, timer. Thank you. In case of any technical failure, the color cards will be, the judges can decide on that. Any disqualification with respect to time will be notified at the end of contest, and no names will be announced for the disqualified contestant. Protest can be only raised by either contestants or judges to chief judge to contest chair prior to the results declaration. Judges' decision is final. 1 minute silence will be given for judges to mark their ballots as usual, and 2 minute silence will be after the last speaker for judges to tally their ballots. The contestant speaking order has already been chosen for benefit of judges, role players, and audience. I will now read the speaking order of contestants. I request contestants to identify themselves when I am calling their speaking order. Please don't clap when I announce the names. Please wait until the announcement of last contestants, that is the fifth contestant name, for clapping. I think you may have many fans, guests invited, so you can tell them to clap at the end. Contestant number 1, Toastmaster Sijo Anthony. Toastmaster Sijo Anthony, Sijo Antony. Contestant number 2, Toastmaster Ramdas N. Toastmaster Ramdas N, contestant number 2. Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Sean Joseph. SHONEJOSEPH. Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Sean Joseph. Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Jayesh. JAYESH. Toastmaster Jayesh, contestant number 4. And the last contestant, contestant number 5, Toastmaster Alvin Sevi. ALWINSEVI. Toastmaster Alvin Sevi, contestant number 5. I have to clap. Now I request to the first contestant come on to the stage to pick a topic, and I request Sergeant at Arms to escort all the contestants except first contestant to the outside room, waiting room. The host can do that.
Contest
Yes.
chair? Yes, is it possible for all the participants to have no virtual background so that we are all at the level playing field?
I think this is the chief judge, right?
Yes.
Thank
you. We're okay. We're
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Okay, so the contestant, if you can do that adjustment, because virtual background, even the evaluation I have seen, because it is actually affecting the appearance. Because, if virtual background with good bandwidth and Wi-Fi is not there, then, we are missing your picture, you. So if you switch off, that would be better. Let it be your room. It is not a problem. So the real originality, naturality is always better. Like, mine. So the first contestant is Sijo Anthony. Other than Sijo Anthony, all others are in the waiting room. Can I make sure from the host or Sergeant at Arms?
Okay. So I can take the contestants to the room, Chief Judge?
Yes, and
Yeah,
please
yes,
bring me there as well.
Other than
Okay.
Sijo Anthony.
Yes, definitely. Just a
Sijo
second.
Anthony is
Hold on.
always in front of me. Sijoan, you can sit for a while. Don't be nervous.
It's fine, it's fine.
Alvin, I can see Alvin Sevi there. No, you are not in the waiting room.
I am also here. I am also going to the waiting room.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so let the host let me know. Yeah, Sean is gone. No, not gone. Sean is there. Yeah.
Contestant, just hold on. The chief judge is also in the isolation room. So once she returns, then you can start the contest.
Yeah, okay. I think let her be there. It is better.
Yes, all is well.
All is well? Yeah, great. So, ladies and gentlemen, the table topics contest shall begin. The chief judge, can we start? Done. Audience, are you ready?
Yes. On behalf of all the audience, moderator saying yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. So contestant number 1, Toastmaster Sijo Anthony. And your topic is?
Can I ask, am I audible?
Okay, sorry. This is I am supposed to do in the virtual meeting. Sijo, did you pin the timer?
Yeah, I pinned the timer. Am I audible? Visible?
Yeah, you are audible, you are visible, but only from your waist level to up. If you want to show your legs, then you have to push it up.
Let's go with this now.
Yeah, okay. No, I think stand straight, that is fine. Because, yeah. And Chief Judge, is there any issue with my voice? It can reach up to the waiting room? Should I reduce my sound?
No, it cannot reach there. Don't worry.
Okay, judges, audience, contestant number 1, Toastmaster Sijo Anthony, and your topic is COVID-19 pandemic is a great blessing to the entire mankind and the world. Let me repeat. COVID-19 pandemic is a great blessing to the entire mankind and the world. Contestant number 1, Toastmaster Sijo Anthony.
COVID-19 pandemic is a great blessing to entire human being. Respected contestant, fellow Toastmasters, and all our dear guests. Yes, we have heard a lot of sayings about this COVID-19 from March till this moment. It's affecting a lot of business, lot of loss in business down, lot of jobs are dropping down, a lot of negative features we are hearing 90% even from newspaper, televisions, news, around our friend circles, business managers. But there is positive things. Look at my son. He's 5 years old. From March, he used to draw some paintings in his notes, and it was published in the Madhimi newspaper in Bahrain. If this pandemic was not there, he would have missed that ability to draw that painting. We can see a lot of people come up with a lot of new ideas, new technologies. Look at these Zoom meetings. We never expected these Zoom meetings to happen in our Toastmasters. It happened. A lot of people get their benefits sitting at home, doing their business better than sitting in the office. Look at the Zoom managers. They are the biggest people made the monies. Look at the handicapped people. They're sitting at home doing better than all the normal people. They recognize they can do better than all the other things. Look at the mask. Look at the hospitals. The hospitals are listing down the patients. Why? Because of the pandemic, they are wearing the mask. People don't get allergies. They don't get sickness. And they're safe from this normal fever, cough, sneezing and all. Why? Because they used to wear this mask. So pandemic is a blessing to a lot of people around the world. It's a blessing to the humankind. Back to you, Contest Chair. Thank you.
1 minute silence for the judges to mark their ballots. So the second contestant, Toastmaster Ramdas, is here. Ramdas, can you say something? Are you?
Yes. Once again, good morning,
No, no.
everybody.
Yeah, no. Okay, fine. Just we want to see that whether you are visible, audible. Okay, you are speaking position you have taken.
Yes.
Okay, and did you pin the timer? Toastmaster Hamalada. Did you pin the timer?
Yes, I've been.
Okay, so you are ready.
Yes.
Judges and audience, contest number 2, Toastmaster Ramdas N. And your topic is COVID-19 pandemic is a great blessing to the entire mankind and the world. Let me repeat. COVID-19 pandemic is a great blessing to the entire mankind and the world. Contest number 2, Toastmaster Ramdas N.
Once again, good morning, contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, and guest of the day. Everybody had a fear when the corona came in the month of December, that it is going to completely kill the mankind, and it is going to bring a very bad effect on the global economy. But there is lot of positive things which have come out from this pandemic. One, few of the things is nature. We were able to preserve the nature. A lot of good things has happened to the nature. And even if you see the ozone, they say that the ozone layer in the atmosphere, that also has patched up because of the COVID-19 issue, which was being always been a discussion across the globe, how to reduce the pollution and all those things. Second thing is the use of technology. Previously, I remember that we had to if we had a meeting in Dubai, everybody we had to spend money, time, efforts organizing a meeting in huge hotels, paying extravagant amounts for this to arrange these meetings. Now today we can sit in our office or in our home. We can arrange meeting, have more fruitful meetings. We can reduce the expenses. So there has been lot of positive things which have been come out with this COVID-19 pandemic issues. Over to you, contest chair. Thank you.
One minute silence, please. Our next contestant number 3, Toastmaster Sean. Can you say something?
Yes, yes. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. You
Thank
have
you.
taken your speaking position.
Yes.
Did you pin the timer?
Yes. Timer has been pinned.
All right. Our next contestant number 3, Toastmaster Sean Joseph. And your topic is COVID-19 pandemic is a great blessing to the entire mankind and the world. Let me repeat. COVID-19 pandemic is a great blessing to the entire mankind and the world. Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Sean Joseph.
Thank you very much, contest chair, Toastmasters, guests. Good evening to one and all of you. Today, my topic given is COVID-19 pandemic a blessing for us? In fact, not only COVID-19, we had several pandemic situations in our past. For example, the swine flu was one of the most affected pandemic situation, which happened about a century back. None of this pandemic situation has never or will never be a blessing to anybody, because people keep losing jobs. They keep losing their income. They cannot travel. We cannot meet our loved ones. And we even have situations like when people are stranded in a country and they cannot even move to attend a funeral. So it is actually a very bad and a very sad situation we are going through right now. In fact, only positive thing which came out of this COVID-19 is that people started showing some respect for each other. They stopped running behind the money, and our hygiene has improved. Before, how many of you used to wash your hand regularly? Now all of us, we use sanitizers. Our personal hygiene and our relation with our friends has grown. Other than that, this pandemic situation globally is not a blessing. It is actually a curse for everybody. Everyone is suffering, not one sector, all the sectors, the construction sector, the finance sector, everything is being affected by this pandemic situation. And it is never a blessing. Neither COVID-19 nor any of the pandemics which happen in our future is a blessing. It is a curse. Thank you very much. Back to you, contest chair.
One minute silence, please.
Erika?
Our next contestant number 4, Toastmaster Jayesh Kumar. Can you say something?
Yes, I can hear, sir. Yeah.
Okay, you have taken your speaking position.
Yeah, it's okay, sir. I can do it.
And did you pin the timer?
1 second. So, it's okay. I pin the timer.
All right. Audience, our next contestant number 4, Toastmaster Jayesh Kumar. Your topic is COVID-19 pandemic is a great blessing to the entire mankind and the world. Let me repeat. COVID-19 pandemic is a great blessing to the entire mankind and the world. Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Jayesh.
Good morning, all. Today, my topic: COVID pandemic is a blessing to all humankind and for the entire people. That is actually correct. Once this COVID-19 started, people in different countries, they are trying to help each other, and also even online classes also. Previously, there were, even for the students, previously there were no online classes. Now the online classes also started, and in different countries, people are helping each other to find a proper vaccine to eradicate this COVID-19 virus. And also from country to country, even different countries, they are joining together, and they are trying to find a vaccine for the entire human real. Sometimes it is, even though it's there is some issues and all, but it's really, according to me, it is really a blessing. That is what I want to say. Thank you. That's it.
One minute silence, please. Jayesh, you can mute your mic. And our last contestant number 5, Toastmaster Alvin Sevi.
Sorry, Thomas, yeah, okay. I just want to inform all the other contestants to switch off their video when the speaker is speaking. Anyway, it's already switched off. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. So our last contestant of table topic contest, club level KCA Toastmaster Club, and today's event, the last contestant. So Toastmaster Alvin Sevi, can you say something other than smiling? Or you can make some
Yes,
noise.
I heard that perfectly clear.
Yeah.
I hope I'm audible also.
Yes, that is what we wanted to check. And
Oh,
you
that's
have
perfect.
taken your speaking position.
Yes, I've taken my
You
speaking
are going
position.
to sit on a chair. Yeah.
Yes.
Fine. So our last contestant number 5, Toastmaster Alvin Sevi. Your topic is COVID-19 pandemic is a great blessing to the entire mankind and the world. Let me repeat. COVID-19 pandemic is a great blessing to the entire mankind and the world. Contestant number 5, Toastmaster Alvin Sevi.
Honorable Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters and guests, did COVID-19 actually become a benefit for humankind? That is a question that we all are thinking about. Some might answer, oh yes, it has been a wonderful thing. We all have found time to finally reconnect with our family, get to speak, because we are living in a fast-paced world where communication has become almost obsolete. And people have taken this opportunity to sit with their family and talk with them, get to know with them, rather than always looking up to your phone to know about your everyday activities, work. It can be work or some entertainment, whatever the case. But on the other hand, COVID-19 has also made us lose connect with a lot of people also. Yes, we all are virtually now, but sometimes the connection between one person to another is what that makes the experience great. And even though we are in virtual, we now find a lot of time for our hobbies, but meeting in person, meeting a new people, and experiencing them in person, that is an incredible experience. And even though we are at the comfort at our homes, I hope that one day we can all come together, join together, and laugh, share without any concern of catching any diseases. Over to you, Candice Chair.
Curtis,
2 minutes silence for the judges to mark their ballots and tally their ballots. Thank you, timer, Toastmaster Dr. Hamada, for holding the phone 2 minutes up. It is really great. It is enough to show the phone after just when you reach 2 minutes. So I hope the judges have left the room for the tally counting. Dear Toastmasters, audience, guests, I hope all you are enjoyed this session. And I am very sure that you all have started thinking that is COVID-19 is a blessing or only to Thomas. So think of this, find the positives, and back to you, MC. If MC is not there, then I can continue speaking.
I am here.
Yeah, okay. So please take the control. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Thomas, for that very well handled session. Now it is time to honor the good, the better, and the best. We have had a wonderful afternoon, and so Before the awards are announced, let us give a thunderous applause to all the participants and the assignees, as well as the organizers of the KCA Club Annual Speech Contest. To give away the awards, may I call to the stage the area director, the chief judge, and the club president.
MC, the chief judge is still evaluating the results, so we'll have to wait until they come onto the main room. So they're still in the breakout room.
Okay, so
You
now I would
can
like to call the
give the
VP
control back to
invitation.
Alvin. Toastmaster Alvin, you can.
Yeah, let the president take it control. The president was hesitant to speak in the beginning. Now you're free to speak, president. Yes, go.
Yes, finally, now that the contest is over, now I can speak. So thank you, Toastmaster. Yes, future Toastmaster Manal Mansoor. So how was the experience of the contest? I hope everyone have enjoyed it. It was short and crisp, and since it's impromptu contest, it have gotten over pretty quickly. So definitely, I personally thank all the role players who have come up and all the dignitaries present over here. CGD Khalid Abdullah, Area 12 Director, Toastmaster Killer. Thank you for accepting the invitations and coming over here. And I thank the contest chairs over here. Toastmaster Sujada Kumar Guru, thank you for coming in and taking up the role as the contest chair for evaluation. And I'm surprised that this is Toastmaster Thomas Squared. First role as contest chair. Definitely he kept us all entertaining, and definitely I'm not, tell me the truth, this is not your first time because you were very experienced. You kept us entertained throughout the whole meeting, and I absolutely love that fact. And I like to thank to our timer, Toastmaster Hemlata. Yes, technology can be sometimes quite confusing, but this is a learning process. That's the essence of Toastmasters, that we come here to learn and develop and grow. So I thank you for your amazing work as a timer. Even though there were slight drawbacks, but you were resourceful enough to bring the color cards and show it to us. And that itself shows your commitment to your role. And even though our tally counter is not here, Toastmaster Fatima Safina, I have to say, I've seen her for many events, for many area contests, many club contests. Wherever I went, she was there doing something, either as a tally counter, surgeon at arms, or test speaker. And that says her dedication to her Toastmasters and her willingness to grow. And that I entirely appreciate. And I also thank her for coming in as a tally counter. And last not the least, our very own humorous champion, Toastmaster Soy Paul, for taking the last moment as Chief Surgeon at Arms. And what can I say? He's always ready to take up any role. For this contest, he's kept as the backup for all the roles in this meeting. All the roles, including MC, contest chair, even tally counter, all he is kept as a backup. And what can I say? It's thanks to his support that I'm able to stay strong as president. Oh yes, and I forgot his team member, Toastmaster Nias Fatima, and she was a wonderful lady. Even though she is new to Toastmasters, new to Angels, you could see that she has done her role perfectly. She kept us in line. She made sure that we didn't turn off our webcams, didn't try to look into our phones. She was very professional, and we had a good time during the breakout groups. And our moderator for today, Toastmaster Rizwan Harris, he had done a spectacular job. The meeting went smooth. We all went to an isolation room, and any disturbances which may cause to the meeting, to the contest, he had opened up and he spoke up. And thank you, Toastmaster Rizwan Harris, for doing a wonderful job at it. And yes, finally, Chief Judge, Division 8 Director, and also she is Distinguished Toastmaster, Ain de la Cruz. I thank you for accepting the role as Chief Judge and coming here and bring in your team of judges and do a wonderful job. And I think I recognize almost everyone. If I missed anyone, please do tell me because I don't want to miss anyone. So I hope our chief judge is here. So if the results are ready, we can get right into it.
You missed Area 15 director.
Oh, Area 15. Yes. Thomas Square is also Area 15 director. Thank you for coming and I appreciate it. And like I said, your role as contest chair was superb. Definitely enjoyed it. So
Thomas, I want to ask you something like, did anybody mistake you saying that the contestant role was a humorous speech something?
You're muted.
You're muted, yeah.
In KCA, you have the humorous champion Soy Paul. So in PGF, it is me. And this year, the district has decided all the humorous champions to make area directors. So that is why it happened. So wherever we go, we cannot leave our humorous part.
superb.
Seriously, like all the contestants were so nervous for the table topic session and you were just chilling out over there. That was a
Yeah,
wonderful
and even
job.
I think they also got relaxed, I think.
Yes.
Exactly.
Definitely helped
Actually, that is the way our contestants should be. Being a humorous, it actually relieves the contestants' pressure and nervousness. And you did a wonderful job in that. Seriously.
So, there is a harm in this. If you promote me like this, then, in area level, division level, district level, they will take me as contest chair. CGD is there. So, yeah.
Definitely kept an eye on you.
Yes,
No, you should actually go to
his notebook. From the smile of DTM Khalid Abdullah, you can say that your name is in his book already.
No, see, why he is going to each and every area, clubs and all, to identify and locate, his team members. He is identifying people.
I'm just here to enjoy everything that is happening. Yes, I'm picking on you. Unfortunately, I'm lucky that I don't have any contests under my control this year, so it's okay.
But you are the one, in the back curtain, behind the curtain. You can simply, okay, just call, just call Alvin Xavier. That's enough.
Yeah. That I cannot stop it. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Soipol, we actually missed you in today's action. Normally, you were there in almost all the competitions. But I am surely waiting to see in Humorous. Don't tell me that you are not going to participate. No, that will be heartbreaking news.
He cannot, unfortunately.
This year I cannot. No, since the area director, I cannot participate. So this time it is not there. This time myself, Killer, both of us cannot participate. And the next time we will see.
See, as I mentioned, being the virtual meeting, now CGD and PQD is planning a humorous contest for area directors. So in that we can participate.
It is not a bad idea. You know that this is not a bad idea.
Because you see, now just imagine how Soipo cannot, like Farkas for how can we away from especially humorous contest?
No, last year we had a mock-up contest for the whole district. It was on a region level, to be honest, and the contestants were area directors. So,
okay, so this
who knows?
Is the creativity.
Who knows?
Okay, great.
So I can see that our chief judge is present over here. So I think we can get it on with the results. Oh yes.
Yes, we are good.
Chief judge, all yours.
I sent the results to the contest chairs, and I believe they will be the one to announce the contest results.
Okay, wonderful. So let me introduce our first contest chair for the evaluation, Toastmaster Sujata, to give out the good news.
First place. Good morning once again.
Good morning.
Good morning.
There is no disqualification and no protest. The third place, any guesses?
Toastmaster Thomas.
Yes. Okay. Third place winner is Toastmaster Alvin Sevi. And the second place winner is Toastmaster Sijo Anthony. And the winner of KCA evaluation contest is Toastmaster Sean Joseph. Thank you. Control back to MC.
Okay, now we had our evaluation. Now let's go on to table topics. Let's introduce everyone's favorite Toastmaster contest chair, Toastmaster Thomas Square. Toastmaster Thomas, are you here?
He was so happy that we lost him. No, he's here.
Yeah, you're you're happy or see? Actually, I was not knowing that the results are sent to me because in a virtual platform, I thought the chief judge is supposed to announce it. Okay, so it is happy to announce that there is no time disqualification, and the third place goes to Toastmaster Alvin Sevi. And the second place goes to Toastmaster Sijo Anthony. And the first place goes to Toastmaster Sean Joseph.
Both are
So
same, huh?
congratulations. For me?
The both results same.
I don't know. That is why I have to double check because I have just copied. Chief Judge, can you, if there is any correction, can you?
Yes, the
Just tell-
results are the same for both contests.
Understands are
okay.
the same, so the results also became same.
Okay, so that means your judges were easy to mark only one, and they were copying it. Yeah, I know. Nowadays, virtual everything is happening like that. So, congratulations to all the winners and participants. So, it is great to see that in table topic 5 contestants are there, and it is great in the absence of the main players like Soy Paul and senior people. So back to you, President.
Thank you, Toastmaster Thomas. We are coming to the end of our meeting. So to give the vote of thanks, I call upon Toastmaster Sean Joseph to give us the vote of thanks.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Unfortunately, you had given the vote of thanks before me.
Oh, okay,
there is nothing left for me to give. Anyway, actually, we are having the first contest for the Toastmasters of this term. And the whole person behind this was none other than Area 14 Director, Toastmaster Soipal. One day he called me and said, Toastmaster Sean, why don't we do something different? I said, what? Let's have our contest now. I said, what? If I call, somebody will scream at me. Usually it happens at November and December, and you're telling me to do it in July, August, September. In fact, it was planned for August. Then I pushed it to October after the renewal. Anyways, thank you very much for the idea given to me. I would like to thank our area director, Toastmaster Killer, our district club growth director, DTM Khalid Abdullah. Sorry, always I flip. I would like to thank, we have a big panel of judges. In fact, all our judges are highly qualified that our club seems to be a very small, tiny in front of them. Thank you very much, all the panel of judges. I would like to thank the contest chairs, both the contest chairs who took up the role. And in fact, Thomas and Sujata Kumaraguru, you both did a wonderful job. Toastmaster Soy Paul also has taken the last moment surgery and he did the job very well. And also Toastmaster Nias Fatima, who assisted him. She is a relatively new Toastmaster and she did her job very professionally. In fact, in the breakout room, we were not allowed to talk. She used to tell us, shh. That's strict. She was very good. Keep it up. I really like it. Then our young Zoom moderator. This is also our last moment, and he was happy to take up the role, and you did a very wonderful job, and appreciate that. Toastmaster Rizwan Harris is also the president of Falcon Toastmasters. All the best to you. And I would like to thank our tally counter Toastmaster Fatima Safina. She did a very wonderful job. Thank you very much. Toastmaster Hamleda, wonderful job. We had some technical failure, but she controlled the situation in such a way that the contest went smoothly. Then finally, I would like to thank none other than our chief judge. When I approached her without even telling a slight negative word, she said, yes, why not? Let's go ahead, do it. Thank you very much, DTM. Ain Dela Cruz, she is also the Division A director. And please pardon me if I have missed out anybody. And thank you all for coming and making this a great contest. Thank you very much. I would like to hand the control back to our president to wind up.
I think you missed the actual Zoom master. She just left right now from the lab of Toastmaster Rizwan.
Yeah, he just left.
Yes, my daughter. Yeah, she's hiding behind the screen. She's looking at me.
All right, this brings the end of the contest now, and I officially conclude KCA Toastmasters Annual Club Contest.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for
Thank you
coming.
very much.
Thank you, everyone.